I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Yeah. Running and running and running and running and running and running. We won't stop. Competition got them on lock. Shut them down, open up shop. Yeah, up 20 with the top spot. You 20 down like it's stock drop. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
Well, Matt Fitchett, who made his return after a 2.5-year absence at WrestlePocalypse with a win over Myung-Jae Lee. The last time we had seen him in a Glory Pro ring prior to that was May 22nd of 2022.
This contest set for one fall, introducing
The Boston, Massachusetts product. And boy, does he have a different look than I have seen before. He's set up to go to a jiu-jitsu tournament. The master of pro-jitsu, the guard dog. Well, back in a Glory Pro Wrestling ring is Matt Fitchett, a 2-time former United Glory Tag Team Champion, a former Alpha 1 Tag Team Champion, Glory Pro sister promotion north of the border, 2 times 01 USA Tag Team Champion, 3 times each in AEW and Pro Wrestling Revolver. He is one of the most accomplished tag team wrestlers in the world of wrestling today, and what's he giving Ben a hard time for? And out of the tunnel, Dan's boogieing.
St. Louis, Missouri, 202 pounds. He is your father's favorite wrestler.
Currently one half of the Freelance World Tag Team Champions, alongside his good friend Cody Lane, is the team of Home Cookin'. No, I'm not making that up. That's tremendous. Dan the Dad signaling to the guard dog to step back. I think Matt Fitchett has had more nicknames than anyone I have ever met in my life. Dan is in a great mood. Dan the Dad coming off a win at WrestlePocalypse when he joined forces with Moses and Tootie Lynn to take on Solomon Tupu and the Hate Keepers. This will be a completely different kind of challenge.
Don't hurt Dan too much, Matt.
Almost even in just about everything. Height, weight, experience. This is 2 wily veterans one-on-one. And 2 guys who aren't scared to play some mind games. We've seen them go head-to-head before in a Glory Pro Wrestling ring, but not in quite some time. Top knuckle lock, nope. As Dan takes a swig from the mug. What is in that mug? And has Jake Bosch been drinking from it? Remember, still to come tonight, title for title. The Crown of Glory versus the Zero Gravity Championship. Actually, a title that Dan the Dad has held. When Cody Lane challenges Warhorse Jake Parnell. One-on-one. Oh, no! It spilled! Oh, no. Oh, no! And the mug got kicked out of the ring.
Oh, what? You look good?
Can we throw a flag? 15 yards for unsportsmanlike? 2 minutes in the box? Something? That was completely uncalled for. And Matt Fitchett dropping to the seat of his pants. He wants Dan the Dad to come into his guard? Fitchett. Top knuckle lock. Fitchett's going to roll through. Nicely done to take the rear waist lock. Great speed there from Fitchett to pull it off. Also rocking the classic mullet. Dan trying to break the grip on Matt Fitchett. Rocking him back and forth. Able to separate that grip. Oh, side headlock from Fitchett. Dan trying to fight his way out of it. He reversed it. Nicely done by Dan the Dad. See the way he slid his arms up through and turned that into a side headlock of his own. Dan off the ropes. Oh, bowled right through him with a shoulder block. Dan off the ropes. Fitchett rolls under. Oh, he tried to elevate and Dan caught him. Fitchett might be in big trouble. Dan's going to seat him on the top rope. And the master of Pro-Jitsu in some trouble, and I think he just got grounded. Yeah, Dan put him in timeout. Oh, hey. Exactly, you can't climb the ropes in timeout. You gotta sit there and think about what you did. You spilled Dan's coffee mug. You stay on your butt until further notice, mister. Hey! He's climbing up to the top rope. Oh, the timeout is going to become a grounding in a hurry. Oh, Fitchett landed on his feet. What the heck are we talking about? Off the ropes, Dan. Ducks under, rolls through. Front face lock. Dan shed the glasses. Uh-oh, Fitchett, high vertical suplex. This always impresses me. The strength of Dan. He just held him way up there. Now he's got the glasses back. Fitchett trying to roll away, hook of the outside leg. He might have waited too long. He did. Just a count of one. Dan negotiating with Matt Fitchett there reminded me of negotiating with my 2-year-old. It just, you can tell him the instructions as many times as you want, but if he doesn't want to follow them, he's going to keep pushing the boundaries. Dan gets backed into the buckles. You get down from there, he just smiles at you. Ankle pick. Fitchett rolls him over. Oh, boot, and that landed right on the shoulder blade. And now Matt Fitchett takes control. I'm not sure if this is what Pro-Jitsu is about, the stomping or the ground strikes, but it's working right now for Matt Fitchett. Oh, knee to the small of the back. And now he's going to stretch that neck back. Knee right to the spine, pulling on that chin. Oh, that's a miserable place to be. That's a sadistic look in the eyes of Matt Fitchett, too. Dan trying to make his way back to his feet. Fitchett lost the leverage point there. Couple of elbows, those looked right to the sternum. And then right along the jawline, Dan hits the ropes, Fitchett charges, puts the knee right into the solar plexus. Count of 1, 2, and a kick out from Dan the Dad. Fitchett circles, stepping back over. Fitchett on the hoist. Backbreaker, nice execution on it. Doesn't hook a leg though, just a count of 2. Yeah, you can ask for a 3 count all you want, Matt, but unless you hook a leg, you're not gonna get it. Bow and arrow attempt here. Oh, and he's got that hooked in. And you can see that point with the knee right into the back of Dan as he's got the leg hooked, bringing him right back. He's got him full stretch. And knee right to the same point of the back. Fitchett working over Dan's core. That takes away a lot of the strength. Fitchett, standing moonsault. Oh, how can you not be impressed with that? Count of 1, 2, and no. Just the count of 2. That was awesome. Whether you like the attitude or not, the athleticism on display, incredible, and now the ink on display from Matt Fitchett. I think there's been considerably more work done than the last time I saw him. Dan trying to get back up to his feet. Front face lock. Dan able to fight out of it. Oh, landed the jab. Dan starting to warm it up. Dan gets the dukes up. Beats Fitchett to the punch again. Those jabs now rolling in for the right side. Dan popping him all the way around the ring at Delmore Hall. And now say hello to Uncle Charlie. Oh, reversed by Fitchett with the boot. Trying for a rear naked choke. Dan rolls him through. He's got something on his shirt. He wasn't even wearing his shirt. Back elbow strike lands. Works every time. Dan back to the corner. Fans chanting, "That's my dad." Splash into the corner. Dan calls our referee out of the way. Boot to the side of the head. Rock the jaw of Fitchett. Tossed him out of the corner. Don't waste time, Dan. If you're going, go. Second rope all the way up top. Dan waiting on Fitchett, who is stumbling around. He's gonna fly. Caught him with a crossbody. Flattened him out. Hooked the leg. Counted 2.5. Fitchett able to escape. Oh, we've seen Matt Fitchett able to get out of some tight spots in the past. This match has rolled back and forth. Both men have had their moments of advantage. Dan, up to the shoulders goes Fitchett. Dan looking to backpack him. Backpack stunner, no. Fitchett able to fight his way down. Dan in the corner. Oh my. He might have kicked a tooth right out on Fitchett. Whoa, Fitchett, the athleticism. Frankensteiner out of the corner. He came out of nowhere. Fitchett to charge. Pops up onto the apron. Oh, elbow strike lands. Pele kick. There's never been any doubt about the athleticism of Matt Fitchett, but he's got it on full display right here. Fitchett hooks. Vertical suplex. Dan trying to fight his way down. Inside cradle. Count of 1, 2, and not enough. Fitchett back to his feet. Discus punch. Suplex. Falcon arrow. Planted him perfectly. Count of 1, 2, Fitchett. No. Fitchett grabbing hold of the ankle. Steps over. Boston Crab. Low angle. And remember all the work that Matt Fitchett has done in this matchup to the back of Dan the Dad. He's caught in a really bad spot. Dan trying to reach out for that bottom rope, trying to pull himself over as hard as he can with everything he's got. Oh, Fitchett pulled him back to the center. He sits in deep. Dan's got to dig down for everything that he's got left in the tank. Dan trying to fire him off, and he did. That had to take every ounce of leg strength Dan had there. Fitchett back up, duck underneath. Tried the Pele again. Dan was out of the way. Winds her up. Family reunion. There's Uncle Charlie making an appearance. Up to the shoulders. Backpack stunner if he can turn Fitchett. Oh, Fitchett went right back to the face, clawed at the eyes. In fact, ripped the glasses off. Fitchett to charge, put the knee right on the money. Fitchett over to get him. Front face lock. He's gonna sweep the leg. Brain buster. Oh, that was nasty. Bad landing, count of 2. Fitchett gets the win.
At 10:33, your winner by pinfall, the guard dog, Matt Fitchett.
Oh, there was nothing Dan could do there. Fitchett locked him in, swept that leg right into the brain buster. I mean, that was perfect execution from the guard dog. Oh, and that's just completely unnecessary. Matt Fitchett, back-to-back wins in his return to Glory Pro Wrestling. And what does this man have in mind? Is he on his way forward towards title contention?
Fulfill your dreams of becoming a professional wrestler. You and your friends adopt the most wild personas, give outrageous promos, and feel the burn as you tear into the mic and into your best friends with Smack Talk Showdown. This is the only party game where smack talking isn't just encouraged, it's required. Watch as friendships are tested, alliances are formed, and laughter is guaranteed. It's time to wrestle with words. Get ready for the ultimate smack-talking experience, Smack Talk Showdown. Let the smack talking begin. Visit smacktalkshowdown.com, second edition available now.
These girls can try, but they'll never be the first ever women's world crown champion. You know, this isn't just a beautiful title to sit on my shelf at home. This is proof of what I know, that Lady Luck is the best in the Midwest.
The United Glory Tag Team Championship. That means something to us. It means something now that we have the crown over our shoulders, that we have the crown across our waists, because of the legacy that we are now in charge of. The legacy that we are in charge to continue. Some of the greatest champions in St. Louis history have held these, and now we've added our names to it. And who do we have but our first opponents for them? Violence is forever. And I love violence. One more time. Violence is the reason I do this. To get hit in the face, I'll do it to myself harder than anyone could possibly do it to me. Gave myself black eyes just to feel good. So boys, if you want these, you're gonna have to bring a lot more than just violence. Because I got plenty of it. New wave, new energy, new life of tag team wrestling. Yeah, oh yeah. One more time.
The next contest is
What
for the
is Jake
United
Bosch
Glory
on?
Tag Team Team Championship.
I mean, that man lives off good times and good vibes, doesn't he? Scott Stanley, a stone-faced assassin, and his tag team partner is completely out of his mind. Speaking of assassins, the challengers for this matchup, well, you talk about jumping right into the deep end of the pool. You got to wrestle the titles away from the most dominant United Glory Tag Team Champions in Glory Pro Wrestling history. Speaking, of course, of the Philly Marino experience. And now your first defense is against Dominic Garrini and Kevin Koo. Violence is forever. I don't think you just jumped into the deep end of the pool. That's shark infested. Violence is forever, the current GCW and Deadlock Pro World Tag Team Champions. They've held all kinds of tag team wrestling gold. And they are as dangerous and as nasty as they come. It took the Philly Marino experience in the Road Warrior Cup to knock them off in the final. It's the last time we saw them here in Glory Pro Wrestling, but the roof is about to come off Delmar Hall. These two young men have captured the hearts and the minds of the Glory Pro Wrestling fans. The Wild Man, Jake Bosch, the aerial artist. And there is the stone-faced assassin himself, Scott Stanley. You want violence? You want intensity? That man brings every bit of it. And his tag team partner is out of his freaking mind. He's already leaping over the top rope. I love these guys. I gotta get my hands on one of those hockey jerseys. Jake, you gotta look. Never mind, I'll talk to you later. Into the ring to Ben.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this match is set for one fall, and it is for the United Glory Tag Team Championship. Your referee tonight is Mr. Andy Anderson. Introducing first the challengers. First, by way of Canton, Ohio, and Birmingham, Alabama, the Bone Collector, Dominic Garrini, and True Till Death, Kevin Koo. They are Violence is Forever.
Dominic Garrini of Canton, Ohio. Kevin Koo, Birmingham, Alabama. They want to add to the trophy case.
And their opponents, coming straight out of training, they are the defending United Glory Tag Team Champions, Jake Bosch and Scott Stanley, the new guys.
The new wave of tag team wrestling. The new guys. Jake Bosch and Scott Stanley. They are a perfect combination. Scott Stanley, the intensity. Jake Bosch, the insanity. Yes, the United Glory Tag Team titles are held high.
Hey, the snow's not here yet. Get fired
And Jake Bosch ready to go. Scott Stanley getting the crowd behind them as Dominic Garrini gave him a bit of a shot as he was laying out over that top rope. Scott Stanley calling to the crowd that the snowstorm that was expected for St. Louis not here yet. So let's get it fired up. Despite the weather, great crowd inside of Delmar Hall. It's been a crazy winter everywhere. North of the border, it's been roads that look like ice rinks, which for me, that's not so bad. I'll just put the skates on and glide to work. Dominic Garrini back over to his corner to chat with Kevin Koo. Crowd is going to be clearly and firmly behind the new guys. Massive experience edge for Dominic Garrini and Kevin Koo. Over 20 years experience in the squared circle between the two. Over 8 years experience as a tag team. The new guys, 2 years as a team. Side headlock from Dominic Garrini. But can even that experience edge in the skills of Garrini and Koo stop what has been an unstoppable force? That is the rise of the new guys. Shoulder block by Garrini, and Jake Bosch been drinking out of Dan's coffee cup.
He's been working out.
Scott Stanley says he's been working out. You can see it, he looks good. Jake Bosch, deceptively huge. Oh, Dominic Garrini just stepped right through him. Bosch is tall and long. He will actually have a size and reach advantage over both members of Violence is Forever as he pulls the trip on Garrini. Now charging to the corner. Beautiful tag team work. Scott Stanley on the tag in off that cross body. Steps up with the enziguri. That's where these two have been so incredible. The tag team tandem combinations. Right there. Full Nelson into a drop kick by his partner. Little do-si-do into the European uppercut. Scott Stanley seated with the clothesline. The new guys are on fight. Jake Bosch on one knee looks tall. Tag back, and then again, everybody looks tall when you're 5'9". But Jake Bosch trying to pull Dominic Garrini back up to his feet. Look out on the ring. Oh my goodness. On the ramp, Scott Stanley gets tombstoned by Kevin Koo. We might have new champions right here. Jake Bosch is caught. Bad spot. Garrini. Hoist. Lays him out over that top rope. Kevin Koo is planning to fly. Put the knee to the back of the neck. And Violence is forever wasting way too much time here. They got a major... Scott Stanley's out. Scott Stanley is out cold. Jake Bosch back up to his feet. Dominic Garrini chops him into the corner. Stanley starting to stir just a little bit, but Violence is forever a massive opportunity here. It's essentially 2-on-1. Kevin Koo tags in. Stanley's pulling himself towards the curtain. He has no idea where he is. Oh, poke to the eye from Kevin Koo. Do not threaten Glory Pro Wrestling officials. Thank you very much. That'll be a big fine. Knife edge chop from Kevin Koo, and they heard that all the way back to Birmingham. Kevin Koo stalking after Jake Bosch down to the corner. We'll talk about the wrestling history in St. Louis, of course. It's as good as it gets anywhere in the world. Birmingham, Alabama. You think back to Nick Goulas before the days of the Jarrett Run Memphis promotion, and then on to Continental Wrestling with the Fullers. Great wrestling history in Birmingham, Alabama. Gulf Coast territory. Stomping down Dominic Garrini. So Kevin Koo does come from a wrestling hotbed. Dominic Garrini comes more from a football hotbed in Canton. Oh, what a kick. Right to the sternum. Jake Bosch laid out. But again, you're not going to get the new guys just with a foot on the chest, and I've lost sight of Scott Stanley. Stanley was pulling his way towards the curtain, and now he's completely fallen out of my vision as Jake Bosch tries to go downstairs. Now upstairs. Bosch takes a knee into the gut. Dominic Garrini, double axe handle to the back. Back to the corner. Tag in. Kevin Koo steps in. Koo takes the knee. Bosch just trying to batter him, and a bit of a dragon screw leg whip. Koo didn't get all of it, but he got enough to drop Jake Bosch. Oh, that's completely uncalled for. Jake Bosch right over to what is his corner. Kevin Koo caught the arm and dragged it over the top. Koo's the man responsible. He hit that tombstone pile driver on the ramp on Scott Stanley. All four men got involved, and Stanley by far got the worst of it. And it has forced Jake Bosch here to go it alone. Bosch downstairs. I can't believe he survived this long. Oh my. See the way Kevin Koo, as he fired that forearm and he turned it over, and that puts the elbow right to the point of the jaw on Bosch. When you place that right, it's a knockout shot. Power slam. Jake Bosch hit hard. Koo stepping on the side of his head. That's more insult than injury, but it don't feel good. Oh, Dominic Garrini. Back senton. He put all his weight onto the chest of Jake Bosch and drove the air out of his lungs. Garrini charges. Bosch out of the way, but there's nobody there. Garini's gonna charge. Duck underneath by Bosch. He knows he's on his own right now. Bicycle kick. Trouble in paradise. Scott Stanley. My God, where did he come from? Pulling his way back to the ring apron. He might not be all there, but he's going to try to be all there for his tag team partner, and the tag is made. Stanley maybe with a little revenge on his mind here. Downstairs on Garrini, out of the way of Koo. Stanley on the slide, gets both of them. Northern Lights. Dumped him over the top. On his feet, Stanley again. Inverted atomic drop. Step up enziguri dropped him. Scott Stanley on a roll to the outside of the ring. He'll ascend all the way up. Top floor. Incoming! Got Kevin Koo on the way through. Hooks the leg over the backside. Can a 1, 2, and that's all he's going to get. Stanley making his way back to his feet. He's calling to his tag team partner. Jake Bosch absorbed a lot of punishment, but managed to survive. Koo onto the shoulders of Stanley. Bosch set to fly. Oh, Guarini able to pull him down and crotched him. Kick to the back of the head from Koo. Watch out. Version of total elimination. Hook in the outside leg. Count 1, 2, and it's not over. Scott Stanley holds the titles, at least for the moment, for the new guys. Kevin Koo boots him to the side of the head. Those shots more of insult than anything. Slapped him. Oh, Scott Stanley returned the favor over the top. Remember, we heard Scott Stanley in the promo talk about violence. He's more than willing to bring it. Oh, and Kevin Koo, those short shots right to the side of the head. Stanley's rocked. Forearm land. Oh, nice combination there from Koo. That really rocked him. Stanley, combination of his own, finished it with a chop. Koo pulls him in. That was a full-on elbow strike. Stepping back into the ring is Dominic Guarini. Spike pile driver. If they hit this, we're going to have new champions. Oh, Stanley on the reverse. Did Guarini kick Koo on the way through? Up to the shoulders. Stanley. Fireman's carry. Tag into Jake Bosch. Bosch all the way up. Double stop. Death Valley driver. Bosch hops on the pile. Count 1, 2, and Guarini over to break it up. Oh, the new guys within just a split second of retaining the United Glory Tag Team titles. Count being put in. It's up to 2. 3 now. All 4 men starting to stir. All 4 men still, I've lost track of who's legal. I believe that it's Jake Bosch and Kevin Koo, but I could be mistaken. Forearm strikes on either side. New guys come back with a couple of their own. Responding again. You can hear the fans booing every time. Violence is forever. Throw them, cheering every time the new guys do. I don't know if you want to get into a striking battle, though, with Koo and Guarini for too long. Little switch up. And Koo and Stanley are back to just brutalizing one another. Forearms from Stanley. And Bosch. They'll hit the ropes. Oh, kick landed to the side of the head of Stanley. Stanley to the outside. Bosch got trapped in the corner. Dominic Guarini hoisting Jake Bosch up. Seen this before. The muscle buster in position. Guarini plants him. Koo. Double stop. He didn't get all of it, but he got enough. Count of 1, 2, and Bosch kicked out.
10 minutes elapsed, 10 minutes down.
Oh, how does Jake Bosch have anything left in the tank? Kevin Koo again calling to finish it. What else have they got in the repertoire? What else can they do to Jake Bosch to try to put him away? Vertical suplex hoist. Bosch landed on his feet. Tosses Guarini into Koo. Stanley back in. German suplex. He planted Kevin Koo. Guarini tosses Jake Bosch up onto the ramp. Bosch comes flying back to the top rope. Shotgun dropkick. Uh-oh! Koo's caught. Pop up. Powerbomb. Neck breaker. Hook the outside leg. Nobody gets up from that. Defense number 1. Check.
At 11:03, your winners by pinfall and still the United Glory Tag Team Champions, Stanley and Bosch, the new guys.
They are just so damn good as a tag team. They complement each other perfectly, and we just saw it once again. The heart the determination. Scott Stanley taken out of this matchup early with a tombstone on the ramp. Bosch survived to allow his partner to get back into it, and in the end, powerbomb neck breaker. And the belts stay around the waist of the new guys. The Philly Marino experience talked about how they left those belts in good hands when the new guys were able to wrestle them away. I think the new guys just passed another test.